Hey guys, Silver99 here, and today I'll be doing the Pottermore test. Not sure if this is the correct one or not, but I'm gonna do it anyways. I've been suggested to do this by Canon. Doesn't really matter though. So without further ado, we'll start the test. And I don't know what's happening. It's pretty much frozen. Kind of. Oh well, I'll just pause until it works. And we're back. Ignore the anime down here. What would you least like to be called? Cowardly. That's something people will laugh at you about. This takes forever. I bet you this takes forever. This is not... Pause again. When you're dead, what do you want people to do when they think of you? Miss me and smile, think of my achievements, tell stories about my adventures, or I don't care. Think of my achievements. I think I'd be a cool person. When I'm dead, I want to be remembered by people as the great and powerful one. Because that's all that matters. If you could make a potion that would guarantee you one thing, what would it be? See, wisdom is helpful. Glory, I don't know why you do that. Yeah, put power. Power is everything in battle. Well, I guess wisdom is as well. Oh well. 4 goblets are placed before you. Which do you drink? The gold potion, because gold is amazing. It's sparkly and wonderful. Who wouldn't want a gold potion? Which instrument is most pleasing to your ear? Drums, they're kind of epic, not pleasing. Well, I mean, it's trying to say what you like. So I put piano. You can play a lot of different tunes with it. A lot of different tunes. And at different pitches as well. So I choose that. You enter a magical... Whoa, my tongue. You enter a magical garden. What do you look at first? Statue of a twinkling eye seems quite dangerous. Silver tree of golden apple seems like a luring thing. Luminous pool. Well, I like a bit of mystery now and then, so I choose that. 4 boxes are set before you. Which do you open? Silver rune that you know to be the mark of Merlin. A golden box with carved feet. Warns secret knowledge and unbearable. I don't know what these are. Is this something about the Harry Potter series? Well, a rune seems like a magical thing. I'll choose that. Because it gives you power. And power is important. Which smell is most appealing to you? Home, the sea, fresh parchment, or a log fire? I hate the sea. I've never smelt parchment, fresh parchment, or not that I know of. Home is just home, it's normal, and log fire smells quite delicious. Choose that, especially if you have some marshmallows on you. A troll breaks into the headmaster's study. Order the following items in the order that you would save them. Dragonpox cure that the headmaster has nearly completed. Student records going back 1,000 years. A book of indecipherable ruins thought to have been owned by Merlin. Merlin seems like an important person. So I take the book from Merlin. Then the records seem important for the students. Then the dragonpox cure. Well, dragonpox seems very unlikely. So I'll choose the book, records, and then cure. Which would you rather be? Trusted, liked, praised, feared, envied, or imitated? Well, feared isn't really a good thing, because then no one's going to go near you. Trusted is alright, but it doesn't help you that much. It just gets people to help you. Envy is kinda cool for you at least. I'd choose that then. Sure. Which of the following do you have the most trouble dealing with? Hunger, being ignored, cold, boredom, or loneliness? I wouldn't say the top or the bottom. I wouldn't say being ignored, hopefully. Cold isn't a problem, especially right now where I am. So I put boredom, because what do you do when you're bored? I mean, there's nothing you can really do, to be honest. But just sit there, all bored. If you could have a superpower, which would you choose? I've actually been told this before, or at least some of it, by someone at school. To read minds is not really helpful, other than determining what they're going to do next. Invisibility is just something that you do infiltrating a base, or pranking your friends. Changing the past is a major superpower. I definitely want that. Like if you're in your classroom, you get a question wrong, you get laughed at, but then you go back in the past and then get the answer right, and then everyone likes you again. So, pretty cool. Change your appearance. Well, no. Talk to animals, pretty much useless, unless you're a zookeeper. And super strength, which is it's alright, but really, super strength, it's not the most interesting one. It's kind of common, like Hulk. So I put change the past. It's a quite major power. Which of the following would you most like to study? Of all these, I'll put werewolves, because I know they're really cool looking. Fierce. Which subject at Hogwarts would you be most interested in studying? Everything, which is the tryhard. Apparition, hexes/jinxes, secrets about the castle, transfiguration, don't know what that is, broom flying, and care of magical creatures. But is that all of it? I should scroll down and see if there's more. That should be all of it though. Why isn't the page? Oh goodness. I don't know what half of the. Stop! That's too far. Go back. Oh look, some Harry Potter. Secrets about the castle was like stealing stuff. So I wouldn't do that. I don't know what apparition is, but I'll just choose anyway. So that's one question already I'm not sure of. You and your friends need to cross a bridge guarded by a river troll. He insists that one of you fight him before you can cross. What do? Confuse him? Have all of you fight without telling him? Volunteer to fight? Draw lots to see who fights? Well, it's a troll, and considering my personality, I would like to charge ahead and attack, so I would volunteer for my friends, because I'm confident. Confidence can get you in trouble though, so that's a real bad thing. You know that a fellow house member cheated on a test. You got the second highest grade in the class. Your housemate was the highest. Professor Flitwick confronts you and asks if they were cheating. But what do? Do you tell him the truth? Tell him to ask the classmate, or they should ask instead? And by they I mean the person who's asking the classmate. Lie and say you don't know, hoping he finds out somehow so you don't look like a snitch. Or, you could tell him before the test started if you knew already. To be honest, I'd be kind of mad because they cheated and I would have been the best. They didn't, and I'd want to expose them for that. Then that wouldn't be pretty nice. Then again, it's ruining reputation. So, I put lie instead. yeah, hoping you'd find out. So I'll just put that right and save. I don't know a thing. Which path would I take? Dark lantern lit alley. That seems quite funny. Really fun. I'm choosing that. Which nightmare would scare you the most? None of your friends or family know who you are. Being trapped in a dark room with an eye peering at you through a keyhole. Being caught up high with no handholds. Being forced to speak in a funny voice that everyone laughs at you. Firstly, the funny voice thing is actually not as bad as you might think it is. You could use it for many things. As a comedian, use it on YouTube. Being caught up high with no handholds is a horrible fear of mine. I'll put that because that is absolutely scary. You feel like you're gonna fall. The wind's pushing you. So yeah. You're walking down the street late at night and hear a cry that you're fairly sure has a magical source. But what do? Withdraw into the shadows. Draw your wand. Proceed with caution. Draw your wand and stand your ground. Well, I tried to discover it, of course, because it's magical and, well, it's pretty interesting to study such things, so keep that in mind for whenever it happens, which it never will, sadly. A muggle approaches you and says you're a wizard. How do you react? Firstly, what's a muggle, and how does a muggle and a wizard, what do they have in relation? What's the backstory between them? I do not know what it means, and I'm just gonna ask them why they think so, because then it's gonna make them not say that I'm a wizard. What do you prefer, the stars or the moon? Well, the moon's quite illuminous, thanks to the sun, of course, and the stars are very good to look at. They're very pretty, so I might put the moon because, well, the moon's pretty ominous. And it has many symbolizations in myths and legends concerning different, what should I say, different times, like the medieval times, and they, never mind.
Are you good? Crater, I am at 320. What are you at? Like 368, but I'm getting chased by I am bacon hair. I am bacon hair? Okay. Yeah, dude. Crater, do you want to know my score? Ooh. Oh, I think that's you. Oh, no, Ian, have mercy. Come here, Crater. Crater, come here. Crater, come here. Have mercy, Ian. Crater, you come here right now. No. Chicken. Ow. I forgot about that. Ow. No.
Oh no. That was probably playing for quite a long time. I don't know if the audio was still playing or not. But anyways, stop. No. Oh, no. Stop. You didn't hear anything. The forest and the river. I'd say the river. Because I don't like the water, of course not, but I like animals. Black or white? Well, they're two very opposing colours, and they have many symbolizations. White can represent purity and cleanness. Black can represent evil, and, all evils that I can think about, and darkness. So I might choose the darkness because, well, you need to go to the dark side. This is Harry Potter, not Star Wars, so I'm just gonna keep quiet about that.
I'm gonna actually challenge myself.
Heads or tails? Heads. I don't know if it's kind of biased, but I like heads. It's pretty good because every time, well, to what I know of, I've always had heads, and that's a lie because actually that's impossible. There are no biased coins that can help you that at all. Well, I mean there are, but none biased coins. To the left or to the right? I'll choose left because I'm right-handed. Wait, I mean I'll choose left because I'm left-handed. Not right-handed. How ridiculous is that? Dawn or dusk? Well, dusk looks boring compared to dawn, which looks quite nice. So I'll just choose dawn because, well, I don't know. It's pretty to look at. And final question. If you could pick any house to be sorted into, which would you pick? Slytherin, Gryffindor, Hufflepuff, Ravenclaw, the cool looking one, or I'll let the sorting hat decide where I should be. I don't know if any of this actually gets you to what you want to be in, but I'll just let the sorting hat decide what should be, because this is probably a trick question or something. So now the page is loading. We will see what house I'm in. Gryffindor.